Obi must reject other elected governors, senators, and House of Rep members if you say no to Tinubu, says Onofiok Luke. It's no longer news that many opposition parties, most especially the presidential candidates of the Labour Party and Atiku and Peter Obi Gregory, have frowned against the February 25 presidential election results, which were in favor of the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In a bid to reclaim their stolen mandates, as alleged, the two presidential candidates had earlier taken the case to court for justice, putting lots of Nigerians in a suspense mood, as no one knows what might happen next. However, while reacting to the reports of the tribunal hearing, the chairman of the House Committee on Judiciary, Honorable Onofiok Luke, during an interview with Channel TV, said that it is actually improper and insensitive to say that the swearing-in of the president-elect scheduled to take place on the 29th of May should be stopped because of your proceedings. I don't understand. Let me understand. Are you saying that they are trying to get justice, or they want to stop the proceedings, or people who are just speaking, from their own perspective? We have been hearing people left, right, and center saying, oh, this is how it ought to be, this is how it ought not to be. Are you now referring to these two main candidates who are challenging Tinubu? Because I don't understand why people just pick something from the streets on the social media and you begin to analyze it. Is that the reason why they submitted their petitions? Is it part of their petitions that the swearing in must stop? We have lawyers who have been speaking, from different quarters, saying this is how things are ought to be, but they are just suggesting. So does that mean that the petition is just to stop Tinubu? Let us understand. According to his words, Honorable Onofiok Luke also said that if you say no to Tinubu, that means you have rejected all other elected governors. If you demand that Tinubu not be sworn in because of the ongoing court proceedings, that means all the elected governors during the March 18 governorship election should also be prevented from being sworn in. The law is sacred and we cannot bend it to suit our purpose or self will, he added. One thing is that God owns Nigeria and him alone will decide what will happen. We are not looking unto man in this case, but in God our Father we trust. You are just ordinary sand and you will soon go down. After Labour Party regained their mandate, all the governors elected must undergo screening tests if they worth it or rigged. New Nigeria is possible. One thing that we should be asking on the day of the presidential election, what we learned was that the presidential election results could not be uploaded, but other elections were carried out that day and those results were uploaded. So why, that is the reason why they are talking about this about a presidential whatever, and at various levels. You can't say that at various levels a lot of people who contested at gubernatorial level, they are challenging it, or some are doing or saying congratulations. Oh, it is a different thing. I think it is not left for those ones to go and fight for what they believe it is. So there's no way somebody who fought or who vie for the position of the president wants to go and be fighting for somebody who contested for the gubernatorial election or position. It doesn't work that way. The man's statement is very simple to understand, unless you are being mischievous. If president-elect should not be sworn in because of tribunal case, that means governors-elect should not be sworn too. There are those that are cases were also in tribunal. For example, Adeleke won in Osun but and was sworn in despite tribunal case going on. Then what's good for the goose also good for the gander. Did those governors have any case at tribunal? Yes, that of Osun State. What is our business? This man is referring to the state that there is contentious in the elections results that produced them, why their cases are still in court. Like I said, everybody answer your papa name. So there's no way you're going to bring in the state election to what we are talking about. Let those ones go and fight their whatever at various levels. That is how it is being done. Nobody's going to leave his own fight and be fighting other people. What do you mean here? Did the governors not win the election? Here, they are talking about rigging and criminal acts. What sense does that make to you? How does the presidential inauguration affect that of the governor? You are just a bench woman in the house. You don't even know nothing. These are the people they call no zero. No zero. Look is very correct. If the laws of Nigeria says, then we believe within 7 to 14 days enough for judges to decide, give final judgment. Let's think in this way. Let's stop any 29th May. If Tinubu is in power before this issue, well, court will continue like Oshun they remove him. Since Tinubu is not in power, so what government law can say is to put interim president till all matter resolved. But okay, so Buhari of only Oshibaju can handle interim presidency, all problems solved, all another election until another election is being conducted, only way out or military take over government. This person just dey talk waiting somebody. How does that work? One thing people don't understand is that, so does it mean if one thing, if the case is being judged within 14 days before the election or before the inauguration, so does it mean that will be the final? It's going to be the same, because irrespective of how it's going to be, whether Tinubu wins, those who are aggrieved will tell you that no, we are appealing it. If it happens the other way to Tinubu also will go to, we appeal it, that say I no go agree. So does it mean somebody will not be sworn in? That's my own question. And most of, who says that if somebody is being sworn in and the person cannot be removed, it couldn't happen during, with the governorship election in those days, but it is now the norm now. So it can happen whether they swear the person in or not. So it does not take anything if the needful will be done, and also let them continue with what they want to continue. It doesn't change anything. That is the way I see it, honestly. All this talk back and forth makes no sense. Maybe in the subsequent election they should be able to put that in. Maybe that will work.